fans watching inside Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Our halftime festivities behind us as we're just about set for the opening kick of the second half. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Now a play fake, and it's gone. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 26 yards. And the Lions extend their lead yet again. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Here's Daniels. And he loses the football a second time. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. In motion left, that's Crowder. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and a give to Robinson. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on third down. Now Daniels. Working the... And he loses the football a second time. And this is scooped up by the Lions. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And into the end zone. A scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
And more troubles for him as he's going to get stuck behind the line again. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Daniels from the gun on third down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And into the end zone. A scoop and score on a fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. To the air goes Daniels. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 15. Sheds off the tackle. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense and Jared Goff set to take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle.
Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 72 yards. And the Lions get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see. Just one play resulting in the touchdown. The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. And this is scooped up by the... And into the end zone. A scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Washington offense set to take over. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very...
In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. The defender gets there, and it's a touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Commanders' offense returning to the field. And they have done themselves absolutely no favors to earn a win today in this one, Charles. The turnover woes continue. On that last drive, they had that fumble that led to a touchdown.
And Brandon, I would say they have a mission on this drive, and the bottom line is protect the football, just put together something that they can let the last drive go. Yeah, it was a bad play. They gave up points, but that doesn't mean it has to go that way the rest of this ball game. Do what you do best on offense and try and put the ball in the end zone yourself.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. To throw is Daniels. And he is stopped just short of third down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Taken in at the 11. A good head down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw this.
Here's a diving catch right side. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. And that's going to do it. With that last throw, he surpasses Norm Van Brocklin's mark of 554 passing yards in one game, set more than 70 years ago, way back in 1951. Well, he's had help from his offensive line and his receiver. Back now at Ford Field. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. To the air again. Goff. And in for the Lions touchdown. Block right from 3 yards out. And the Lions add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. And Washington going to come back out here to take over offensively. And certainly this, not the performance that they were hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this fourth quarter. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Daniels looking to throw. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Throwing now is Daniels. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, the risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Here's Tressway now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It has been a dream start to the preseason thus far as they look to finish things strong in the fourth quarter. They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown. An 80-yard touchdown. And the
Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And here we go on the next drive for Washington. It's been a tough go for them. Still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just have...
And he coughed it up. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. Looking for Wright, and he finds him. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Brock Wright with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Lions are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. And it looks like the defense has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. In motion left goes a tight end. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions just continue to roll. And that touchdown, his 5th touchdown grab of the game, and that ties him with Jerry Rice from 1990, Kellen Winslow Sr. from 1981, and Bob Shaw back in 1950 for the most receiving touchdowns in a single NFL contest. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here comes the Commanders' offense back onto the field. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And this is scooped up by the Lions.
Well, Parker, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the fourth quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out.
A man who was the Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs.
He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. Yet another trip to the end zone, and that last one, a bit of history. He has now broken the NFL record for most receiving touchdowns in a single game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense and running back Brian Robinson getting set for this next drive. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
This one home. The ball comes out, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And some room to work. And into the end zone, a scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Throwing, and oh my goodness, he loses it again. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And into the end zone, a scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. This is swung out to Eckler. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Operating from the gun. Daniels. Finding space. The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Throwing now, Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Now the try here for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. And this is scooped up by the Lions. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. They'll go in for 2. They'll kick the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Now 3rd down and very long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. That's taken it around the 40. A beautiful fake. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. Goff going to throw it. Williams brings it in. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Zach Ertz has it complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Back to throw. Daniels. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Pressure comes, and down he goes.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Can't ask for much more than that. A 50-yard punt followed by a loss on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit 000. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
They'll let this go deep for St. Brown.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you can hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points, and you